Greetings out there in YouTube land, this is Morris, man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to entitle this video various topics because I'm going to touch on some various things. So the first one is this, I'm going to respond to some questions or comments that I got to the masses because I think everybody needs to hear this. The first one was, and I appreciate your comments and your suggestions as far as, how to improve on my channel. And I've gotten this one a few times. Instead of shipping out the DVDs, how about setting up a website so we can download it? There's several problems with that. The first one is it's not free. And normally how business work is, any whole overhead is passed on to the customers. And I'm not here to increase or jack up people as far as what I'm trying to sell you guys. So I don't want to add a third party to the party, just me and me shipping it out to the people that wants it as opposed to a third person in the middle getting money too. Because again, it's just going to inflate the price of what I'm selling you. So that's not a good idea. The second one, as far as the downloading, these DVDs are almost 5.5 hours of lessons combined. So that would take a long time to download, so it's just best sometimes to leave it old school. You send me the PayPal money, I send out your DVDs the very next day. So again, I appreciate the suggestions, but that would not really be a good idea because again, the price of the DVDs will go up. The second one is this, and I've addressed this several times too, and I'm going to do it again, reiterate. Because like, as you know, I've taken down the majority of my videos that I've had as far as covers because the music in the background is copyrighted material. So YouTube is really cracking down. And a lot of people, well, let me just say this and then I say this. They say, well, why don't you just set up your own website and you can post whatever you want? It doesn't work that way. This is copyrighted material. And YouTube is not the culprits. It's actually the people that have the copyrights to the songs. And they have every right as far as how they want their songs to be displayed, or if they don't, or you got to pay for the licensing. So I totally understand. I just, again, don't like how YouTube is handling it. It's kind of sloppy and ass backwards. But again, let me stress this. You can't go nowhere on the internet and post other people's material, copyrighted material. You're going to get flagged. It's even worse on Facebook. You do it on Facebook, within a couple of hours, you get flagged and you can't post nothing, whether it's your own material or another copyrighted piece. So again, it's not YouTube, it's the copyright holders. Regardless of wherever you're on the internet, you can't post copyrighted material unless you have clearance or licenses to do so. So just let me stress that because I know most or the average person know nothing about the copyright laws, we buy material or music and we think that we can, put it on TV, and you can't until you get approval from the people that have the copyrights on that. So again, I stress that you can't do it anywhere. It's not just YouTube, it's just the internet or even TV or even radio. So let me move on to the next one. The next one is this. Sometimes I get comments from people that it's like, what planet are you from? Because I get tired of getting into this theory issue with people. Because, to me, it's just basic and simple. Learn how to play the chords and then just play the chords in the song and be done. Not worrying about what key you're in and what chord should come after that as far as progression. Because I look at it like this. When you have been trained from day one to only work within this circle, you don't go outside that circle. And sometimes it's best not to even be, versed in certain types of theory because you have no limits. You're not stuck in the middle and I can't venture out here because according to theory, I can't do this. And Prince is a good example. You listen to some of the stuff, and I mentioned this before, the guitar solo he played in the intro of Purple Rain, Let's Go Crazy. According to theory, that shouldn't work, because there's a thing that's called in musical terms accidentals, meaning that you're doing okay throughout the key structure, and then you throw in something that's not in that key structure or that key signature, and it works, and it's just called an accidental. But it works, and that's the point. Because theory is just that. It's someone's theory on how it should be. It's not music. Fact is music theory. So, I think a lot of us kind of get lost within those concepts because I got somebody, I did a cover of Chic. I think it was I Want Your Love. No, Good Times. Actually, I did them all, but I've taken some down. Chic Good Times. Now, I got the music to all Chic stuff. Chic stuff is extremely simple. It's usually just like 3 or 4 chords. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing difficult to do. It's just, being able to lock in with the rhythm with Nile Rodgers. So I did this piece and I got like over 40,000 views. And I got a comment from somebody yesterday saying, the song is recorded in E minor, so why are you playing it in F minor? I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about because I'm playing along to the record in the key. If I was playing outside the key of the record, it would be extremely noticeable. So I'm like, stop this theory thing and pick up your instrument and play it physically, because theory is based on trying to get you to the physical part of playing your instrument. Is secondary. What's first and foremost is playing your instrument and playing it well and developing a good feel. But you got some people that get locked up into this theory thing instead of trying to become a better physical musician. They want to sit back with sheet music and a chalkboard, and that's fine if you're teaching, but it has no credence or no validation when you're actually physically up on the stage playing. So again, I've been dealing with people like that since I first started playing, and it's still unfortunately an abundance of these idiots that just think that it's all about the technical aspect. When you come to pay to see someone play, you don't give a shit about theory. You just want to be entertained and entertained well. The average person that's sitting in the audience know nothing about theory or tone wood nonsense. They just want you to jam. But you got some people that want to make it extra difficult because they lack the ability to actually play well. So they're going to hide behind the theory thing because they know a little bit about this, and this is going to be their claim to fame. So I get a chuckle when I get comments regarding theory, because my work speaks for itself. I've had over 3,000 videos of me playing all different styles of music, and I'm not relying on theory. Theory has its place, and when you're doing, solos, or you're on stage and decide you want to kind of, go outside the box and do something different, then it has its place. But when you're just playing somebody else's song in the sheet music, just play the chords and call it a day. But you got some people that won't let it go and just want to take it somewhere else where it doesn't need to be taken. So enough of the theory rant. So what I'm going to touch on now is this. If you don't take anything away from this video today, take away this. Music is about feel. It comes from the heart. It's your expression. And a lot of times in this new age, you got people that kind of lose sight of that. Because what I mean by that is this. I've had a lot of people, and I appreciate it. You're a really good rhythm guitar player, and could you help me work on my projects? So I went in another country, and I want you to send the tracks there, and I put it together. I'm like, when you work within the confines of a band, it takes you to another level. Because when I sit here and play by myself, there's no comparison when I'm sitting here with my 4 other musical brothers and we jamming, and music is about that. When you start to kind of make it not personal, where, you sending something, because to me, and this is just my personal opinion, you need to physically be there to absorb the energy, because that's what gets you going, the energy. Between all these other guys, the energy that you guys produce, as opposed to I'm sitting here by myself laying tracks and then I'm sending it out. I mean, I'm sure that that's efficient and effective for some situations, but I'm old school. It's all about feeling, it's all about timing, it's all about marching together with your musical brothers, because it's sometimes difficult to find 4 other people that you connect with on the musical level. You could have the musical skills, but, just something is missing as far as that, that glue that holds you together. And I think a lot of people kind of miss or lose sight of that, because that's very important. So I'm going to mention this and then I'm going to sign off. It's very important when you're playing a musical instrument or you doing music that you're comfortable with your setup, meaning that your guitar feels good to you, it's not killing your hands, you don't like the tone, you don't like the action set or anything like that, because that's going to kill the magic, And I mentioned in another video as far as new technology versus old, because I'm working on a musical project for a dear friend of mine. His son just got a record contract and I'm helping writing tracks. So I started to gather up some more musical equipment to get started on this project. And I went out and got some of the new stuff, the digital stuff. I'm like, I'm not feeling this. They make it where you got to be more techie than more playing. And I'm like, I'm a musician who's doing the studio thing. I'm not a studio guy trying to do the musician thing. So I got rid of the digital thing, and I went and I found this, which is what worked for me. I had the 688, but this is the 644. And I rarely ever seen this, and I totally kind of forgot that this one existed. And it's a 4-track, so I can work with that. I really don't need 8 right now. So, reason why I got it was, the dials, quickly, physically right here so I can get into it. And it's still this is missing, and I got to go into this to pull that up, So it's really important that when you are working, musically, that you have stuff that you're comfortable with, because it becomes a problem when you're stumbling and fumbling over the technical stuff, and it's taken away from the creative, part or time, So I'm going to sign off now, and I hope this has been enlightening and informative. Until next time, thanks for watching. Again, I do have DVDs for sale, 1 through 6, $32. That includes shipping and handling. Well, I walk you through how to become a better rhythm guitar player. You can send me the funds through PayPal, and then I will send your DVDs out the very next day. Please allow 5 to 7 business days for it to get there, because the post office has been really good about getting them to you. So till next time, take care. Thanks for watching.